Hey there, welcome to this short video on how to customize your landing pages using Landerlab Visual Editor. In this video, we'll show you the easy steps to edit your landing pages without going through complex code editing. Let's get started. First things first, we want to open our landing pages. So we have a few ways. We can click on the landing page that we want to edit from here, or we can go to the list of landing pages, click on the landing page here, or go back and open it from here to the editor, but I would rather go from here because I want to make sure I don't have other variants. So from the first variant that I have, the only one, I will open in editor, and this will open my landing page in the visual editor. Now, in this landing page, I would like to change a few sections and a few things. So the first thing I want to change is the bullet points in the hero section. So I want to change this from kickstart your metabolism to revitalize your metabolism. Also, I want to change it to elevate your vitality, to embark on a medical guided experience, and regulate blood sugar level. So as you can see, all I have to do is double click or click on the text, type whatever I want or paste it, and this will change it for me. If I don't like any of the changes, I can easily undo the action by clicking on undo, or I can click Control Z on my keyboard to undo the action. So the standard shortcuts that we have on any editor, like Control Z, Control F, and so on and so forth, are available on the visual editor. So if you are a power user and you would like to use keyboard shortcuts, you sure have them in Landerlab. Also, I would like to change the color of this call to action button. So I will change it to maybe something pink. And maybe I don't like this one. No, it doesn't make enough contrast. Or I would go with a yellow version and make sure it stands out better. So as you can see here, when I hover on the button, it will automatically create the darker shade of the color. Furthermore, I want to change the girl present in the main section. So as you can see, this is a separate element. It's not part of the background. And the way it is organized in this landing page is that we have three main sections, like we have the left one, the middle one, and the right one. So to make these changes or to change the girl, I would simply need to click on the girl picture. I will click on change image, and I can upload something from Unsplash here. Like maybe I want to add this guy, but I don't like that. Or I can upload a new image from my local storage, and I will just upload a different picture of the girl in here. Click on it, and this will make me my new image. So what's happening here is that the image is practically stretched and is cut out. So what I want to do is I want to play around with the image fit. So I can do the stretch, I can do the cover, or I can do contain image, which will contain the image to my current dimensions. We have a bit more work to do with the girl, and I will go through that in a second. But let's go over the other changes too, because we will go over the responsiveness changes in a minute. Also, I would like to change the girls present or the women present in the personalized and comprehensive section. And I will do something similar. So click on upload image, select from my other screen the image that I would like to upload. Click on it and have the girls changed in here. I can also change the text. So for instance, every woman and so should lose their weight and blah, blah, blah. And I can also play around with the headlines here. Improves your skin look and feel. This is another change I would like to put. And also I would like to change the whole section level here. So as you can see, we have two white sections here. Here I would like to change the section, and I would like to go with darker shade before going to the blue shade of the next section. So here I will hover over the main section and I will get the blue dash line on the sides. I will click on background, and I will add the code. Let's say I will use this darker shade of the gray color in order to have my section differentiated from the other sections. Make sure that when you have such images, those images are in PNG and are well cut in order to avoid having a white background image on a dark background section. Furthermore, I would like to change and fit everything in terms of responsiveness. So as we went through earlier, we changed the girl here and the girls here. So if we go to the tablet section, we may see that this girl here may overlap with the text here. So we want to make sure that it doesn't overlap, and I don't want it to be outside of the box. I want it to look like the box is cutting the girl's leg. So what I will do is I will go to the margins, and I will play with the margins here. As you can see, we have various values here, and as you can see, when I'm moving the values with the slider, it's moving the image as well. So I will put the girl on the more on the left. Also, I would like to resize the girl a little bit and add a bit of space at the top. So I will lower the space at the top in order to make sure that the girl doesn't cover the text. I will make sure to have the same on the second image that we changed. For instance, here it looks good, so there's not much I need to change. And the next one is that I want to make sure that this girl looks good even on mobile. So from here, I will click on the image. So I will find an area where it doesn't overlap with the other layers. I will click on the image, and I will also play around with some of these margin values here. So I will lower it a little bit. So I will play around with the margin. And if I would like to, I can play around even with the positioning, but in this case, I will just leave it slightly closer to the right. Also here, I have the top margin. So if I go to spacing, I can play around with the total margin that I have. So obviously, we need to have some white space here, so I don't want to cut it all and make it fit closely to the main section. And also I want this call to action box to be more visible. So overall, the changes that we made look better. For instance, here I would like to make sure that this is on point as well. And also, I want to make sure that I don't have any layers that go beyond my canvas. So the layer, the image or the total section width is wider than the device width. So to do that, I will simply need to hover over the landing page and make sure that I don't have anything that goes outside. As we have it here, we have this div element that is going outside the box. To fit it here, I simply need to click on one of these boxes, and this will fit to the maximum width of the device width. Also, I have this other div here that is wider than the actual width of the device. I will simply need to click on the control box on the right or on the left. Also, the whole section here looks to be wider than the actual section or than the actual width of the device. So here I will simply click on one of the control boxes, and that will do it. It will automatically shrink or narrow down the width of the actual element or div to the width of the device, and we're good to go. So now that I have put all the changes, I would like to make, let's say I would like to go over the landing page as it previously looked. So for instance, this is how the landing page looked previously. And now I would like to save and publish the changes in order to be able to see the changes published on my landing page. I will simply click on republish and click on republish. So it will be republished under the same exact destination URL, which is handy for when it comes to situations where you have live traffic, or when you have things running or traffic running to your campaign and you don't want to make to your landing page, and you don't want to make any mistakes on invalidating the URL. And all I have to do here is click on the Lander and open it on a new tab. Let me refresh it to clear all local cache files, and as you can see, you have the new image. So we have the old one that had the girl with the scale and different bullet points here, and we have the new one showing the girl with the thumbs up, new text here, also new call to action button color here, and other girl's picture here. So practically we managed to change this landing page from the first version that we had to the new one. So first version it looked like this, and the new one looks like this, using simple drag and drop actions and just our mouse without touching any line of code. And that's pretty much it.